Hey guys, we are back here in one of our gardens, and today we're gonna plant some peas. We're kind of late planting these peas, but the reason why, we had a bunch of cold weather. I don't know if y'all watched the news. We had the polar vortex come through, and it's been we had more snow and cold weather than we've ever had.
What do you think, Bo? Don't like it.
Dang, someone almost hit our fence.
Oh, wow.
Recorded, so it's starting to warm up. It's about 75 degrees today. A lot of overcast, and it's a perfect time to plant peas. These are purple peas that we seed saved from 2019. So we're gonna give these a shot. Google says you have up to 3 years to plant the seeds. So hopefully they'll work, we'll see. The first thing I wanna do is get the tiller out, till it up. I tilled it up a few weeks ago, and we're gonna give it a fresh tilling, and we're gonna plant these. So stick around, let's check it out. Got it all tilled, and I like to take the back of the tiller and go in reverse and actually push some of the dirt to level it back out. So if you see me driving it in reverse or pulling it, that's what I'm doing. I'm just flattening out the ground, kind of grading it, because when you use the tiller, it really mounds it up and pushes the dirt, makes a mound in the middle, and I don't want it in the middle really. I want to furrow it into this row right here. All right, so now we're just gonna start planting the peas in a row, wait for them to grow a little bit, and then we'll string a trellis along these poles. And the chickens are checking it out, seeing what I'm doing. That's my supervisor. He's making sure that everything's working properly and that I'm doing what I need to be doing. Everything good, Harley? Look good? All right. Good talk, buddy. Look at these gorgeous peas. Purple peas. All right, here we go. So you can do these a few different ways. You could run a rake or a hoe and furrow a couple rows. I'm just gonna push these down because we have pretty sandy soil here, so it doesn't need much to break it up, especially once you till it. So I can just push these down. I'll probably do 2 to 3 rows. It's just gonna be a big, huge fence of peas. So the more the merrier, I think. I'm gonna do this all the way down. I think this is about 12 feet. Yeah, it's probably about 12 feet. And then we may come in a couple weeks from now and plant more in a different area, just so we don't have all of our peas at one time. Probably seed save this first batch, so we make sure we have the seeds for next year, and then the next crop we will can, and that way we always have a little bit, and we make sure we seed save the first round. That way, in case something happens, we always have some. Got all the chickens over here investigating what I'm doing, scratching up the dirt, getting the worms. Hopefully they don't disturb these seeds. This is about the time when we keep the chickens cooped up after fall and winter when we start growing again, because if we free range them, they tend to get in the garden and eat all of our sprouts, tear up our beds. No fault of their own, they're just being chickens. That's what they do. Scratch for bugs and green things. Get out of here. One thing I think is worth mentioning is this area that we're growing in right here. It used to be super thick grass because this was a horse ranch before we purchased the property, and so everything was grass and pasture. So the first year we came in, tilled it, and we had a lot of weeds, a lot of grass. But the first year we tilled it, it was okay. There's a lot of clay. And then the second year it got a little bit better, and then this year it's super sandy, a lot more organic material because we just kind of till it back into the ground. And then a lot of these peas, when they're done, the plants, will kind of just lay them on the ground and let them decompose. So it just takes time. So keep after it, keep working the same area year after year, and then it'll eventually become good soil. You got to kind of treat your soil each year, and time is your friend. So don't get impatient. You won't have the perfect garden the first year. We're still working towards a decent garden, but each year it improves. So don't get discouraged. Weeds will be there. If you see perfect gardens, you know, more power to them. But our garden has weeds, and we're okay with that. I'm sprinkling these out in this row, and then I'm gonna backfill it with some dirt. What's up, buddy? Come here. What you want? Come here. What you want, buddy? You want some loving? You want some loving? Harley's a good cat. We rescued him about 9 years ago, I think. Look, he has thumbs. The polydactyl. The Hemingway cat. Alright, that's about it right here. I'm not even gonna water these in because the ground's pretty wet. We might have some rain coming pretty soon, so I'm not even gonna waste my time. And in the next video, we're gonna talk about asparagus. We have asparagus right next to it. It did really well last year. We did purple and green, but we're gonna add to it because we liked it so much. We're gonna move it over about 4 feet and add another one on the other side next to the garlic. So that's about it for this video. I just try to make sure to do one thing a day. I don't want to get overwhelmed in the garden, so you know, just pick something to plant and just do that every day, and then by the end of the season you'll have a huge garden and it will look and taste great. So I appreciate everybody tuning in and checking out this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and we hope to see you in the next video. See ya.